Well, it's another Wednesday night. Not a whole lot to talk about. Been working on the shuttle bus. If you've noticed, I've got 3 or 4 new videos up. So check them out if you haven't. Most everybody that comes in here checks them out pretty regularly, which I appreciate much. And we're just waiting on people to come in 30 seconds. Usually takes a minute or two. And I just got my notice on my phone that I went live. Yay. So let me get over here to YouTube and get that cranking in case I don't have any moderators. There we go. I'm on StreamYard tonight, which is mainly for guests. I haven't had a chance to work with OBS this week. I've been working on the shuttle bus. Again, if you haven't watched the videos, I've got 3 or 4 new videos up, and there'll be some more coming up soon. And let's see. Here's my website. Let's see, we've got 3 in the house. Hey, Kim, how's it going? Well, I'm glad you made it back. Glad you didn't get lost. Yeah, you wouldn't have liked last week. I tried to get people up on panel and OBS, and it didn't work. 2 weeks before that, it worked fine. So I'm just using StreamYard for now, in case anybody wants to come up. Let me check over here on YouTube. All right. Got straight here somewhere. There it is. So what's going on, Kim? How you been? Well, it's okay to be MIA once in a while. Sometimes you've got to. Sometimes you have no choice. And let me see. Again, I'm back over here. I've got 2 thumbs up, 3 people watching. Somebody forgot to hit the thumbs up button. Please do that. Don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight, so I may just go an hour unless we get a bunch of people in. 2 weeks I hit the hour button and got about 10 people in, so went the extra hour. Oh, so they're going to class, huh? Here in North Carolina, they're just doing from home. Our governor, we're the last state to open up gyms and some restaurants and some bars. Hey, VRN, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. I'm using StreamYard tonight. Didn't have a chance to work with OBS this week. Been working on the bus, starting to get those batteries in and starting to get some wiring hooked up. Fun. I'll have a video on that in a few days or a week. Worked on my screens, figuring out a way to put screens in so that I could remove them if I needed to wash them. Worked on that. I got a video coming up on that. As a lot of you know, I got the countertop in. I just posted for my water filter, which works great. The water tastes good too. I'm surprised. With such a little filter. Let's see, what else have I done? Yeah, I did hook up the big water tank underneath. Let's see, what else? I put the doors and stuff back on. I haven't done a walkthrough yet, but I will. I'll probably do it with my Nikon with a wide-angle lens on it. Let's see if I can get better shots with that. If I remember how to use it. It's been so long since I've used it, but probably don't remember what all the buttons are for. So we've got 4 in the house. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, please. and didn't have anything to talk about. So I just thought I'd come in and chat for a little while. Yeah, I agree. You know, I've gone in and made sure the bell was clicked for all notifications, and sometimes I don't get them. You know, it's just YouTube. And I'm still going up and down. I'm getting ready to start losing bigger watch hours for the 365-day block. In October, I did a lot more last year. So I'm not even worried about trying to get anything. I'm just going to keep working away. I'm not sure exactly where I am right now. Let me duplicate this, go over here, go to studio. Oh, we got, what is that? CBV export? That's new. What is that? CSV export. Huh, I hadn't seen that before. Popped up on my main screen on YouTube. Maybe that's QVid doing that. I'm not sure. No telling. So I'm over here in analytics for the last 365 days. I've got you have to click twice now. Almost. Well, I've got 2241 in watch hours, and I've got 1197 subs. Hey, Roy and Becky, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Ah, yeah, people like that name, so glad you turned it back because people are kind of wondering when I call you BRN, and I forgot what your old one was already. How's the weather out there, Roy? I'm glad you're a long way from the hurricane. That thing's going to be a beast when it hits. I'm glad it's not coming this direction. Yeah, I didn't get much done today. I had to do a little repair work on the tile in the bathroom floor. For some reason, a couple corners on these 12 by 24s didn't get enough mud, and they would actually move just a little bit and crack the grout. So I scratched out all the grout and then forced a bunch of mud down in the crack. And then in a day or two, I'll regrout it, and that'll take care of it. Oh, you got a thunderstorm, huh? I like thunderstorms. I like watching the lightning. Now, HD, he doesn't like thunder at all. Nothing else bothers him. You can shoot a gun, you can start up equipment of any kind, stereo, loud, doesn't bother him in the least, but just thunder. I think it's a pressure wave. Hey, congratulations, Roy and Becky. Yeah, I haven't been hitting too many places lately. I've been working on the condo here because the new news is the condo is up for sale. Because there's just not enough room now that Grunt is getting bigger. There's not enough property out here. And as you can see, HD snoozing. It's his favorite thing to do. Well, hopefully it'll be raining before that happens. Get some water in that underbrush. HD. Yeah, you hear me. Yeah, it's just the thunder, nothing else. HD, come here. HD. He's listening. He says, "Don't bother me. I'm trying to sleep." Yeah, he's had a boring day today. We've been in the condo all day doing a few things, touch up some paint and stuff like that. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up some 8-2 wiring and start wiring my dedicated circuit for my uh, t-shirt machine, because that's 1650 watts and 9.7 amps. So if I'm coming out of my 2000 watt inverter, I want a dedicated line just going for that. That way there won't be anything else trying to steal a little bit of amps out of it. So I'll be putting that in tomorrow. And getting ready for yard sales and all kinds of stuff. Let me get back over here. Since HD's not going to cooperate tonight. He's tired. Aren't you? And the front advisor is sleeping. But if he hear me call his name, he'll start grunting away. He's eating tonight, so he's ready for bed. Yeah, HD's been around loud sounds since he was a puppy, 6 weeks old. Not super loud, just table saws and circular saws, and then when he was older, gun sounds didn't bother him. It's just thunder, nothing else. It's weird. I think he's getting a little more used to it now that he's older. He doesn't run and jump under the desk anymore or the bed. Last year out in Arizona, we had a big storm there. I mean, thunder was cracking like crazy. He came running and actually jumped into the bed. And he takes up over half of his space. Yeah, you won't believe how big he is. I still can't share a screen in Chrome. And I tried to find that fix for Firefox for green screen. I just couldn't find it today. And since somebody might want to come up on panel here in a little bit, I have to use StreamYard. OBS 2 weeks ago worked fine. Last week, couldn't get the sound up to save my life. They don't like vacuum cleaners, huh? He doesn't care. I can run the vacuum cleaner right up to his bed and push it up underneath him. Doesn't bother him. He says, he gives you that look of a hurry up, leave me alone. He's kind of leveled off on his MD. I don't know. I looked at Brave, but I didn't test it out to see if it would work with StreamYard and the share screen. Now, when I first started using StreamYard, I could share the screen with no problem. I did it for weeks and weeks, my show and tell, every week. And then I don't know what happened, if it was a Windows update or something. From then on, I haven't been able to do it. And of course, they tell me, well, Windows has a glitch. That's why you can't use it. Everybody else I see is using it. So it's just going to be this machine. I don't know. It could be cache, but I cleaned all that out. I don't know. I have no idea. So I'll just keep bouncing back and forth because, the non-paid version of StreamYard, you get 20 hours. And they say you can stream to 3 places non-paid and 8 places paid. But when I went in to try to set that up to go to Facebook, it wouldn't let me set up but one stream. So I'm not sure how that works. I'll have to go online and find out. I copied to Facebook anyway, to Twitter, to LinkedIn, and everything else. All right, we got 4 thumbs up. And 5 watching. All right, I was just over in YouTube and something popped up. So I'm waiting for it here. There it goes. You shared this stream. I appreciate it if you did. All right, thanks. I appreciate that. Some weeks I was doing 3 days a week, but then with the condo work and getting back on the shuttle bus, I just couldn't do 3 a week. So I had to go drop it down to 1. I was doing 7 o'clock for several weeks and only 3 or 4 people max. And I went to 9, started getting more and more. One week I'll have 20, next week I'll have 5 or 6. So you never know. This is not the most exciting channel on YouTube, so I don't know a whole lot. Just know enough to get in trouble. So let's see. We've been on for a whole 17 minutes. Boy, it feels like about an hour already. It's just me talking. All right, let's get this thing rolling. Who wants to come up? Let me get the link for you, if anybody wants to. Here's the link. I was having link problems with OBS too on that NDI. What a pain. But I still like NDI. Uh-oh. I like the sound of that on the roof. Well, turn the volume up, Roy. So if anybody wants to jump up here and take the pressure off a little, you're more than welcome to. Again, if you haven't been following the videos, I changed my countertop, made a new countertop, put in a water filter, ran a dedicated, a 110 line to the back by the bed. So when I'm on shore power or generator, I can use that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, HD. It's going to get smelly in here. HD just let one. Whew. It's that new food I think he's on. Monsoon season. Every time I see you on there, it's always sunny and hot. Well, not hot May, I guess, but warm. Yeah, we've had the last 2 weeks, we've been having thunderstorms at night and then afternoon rains for the last 2 weeks straight. Today was the first sunny day in 2 weeks. And that's depressing. And the humidity is terrible. It's supposed to drop. What's tomorrow? Thursday or Friday is supposed to drop humidity-wise. I'm just glad that that hurricane is not headed this direction. Wow, Category 4. I feel sorry for those people down Louisiana, Texas border. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate that. I used to do countertops back in the late 80s and early 90s, but it's been a long time since I did any, so I was hoping I wouldn't screw it up. And I figured out how to help the airflow from my refrigerator freezer by leaving a little gap in the back of the counter. Yeah, normally we don't get thunderstorms at night because, with the heating of the day going away, they usually don't flare up. But the last 2 weeks, it's been rough. And if it's not downpouring, it's sprinkling. Then the sun might pop out for about a minute and a half and start to rain again. It's just been a weird year. Well, 2020, the whole year is weird for everything. So I'm waiting to see what else happens this year. Only 4 more months and we'll be out of this thing. So nobody wants to come up, huh? There's a link again, in case you do. I think Roy was one of the first ones that came up on my live stream way back when. I think he was one of the first. I have to go back and look. Monsoon season, yeah. Well, we got all the rain for you here. I think we're like 14 inches over normal right now, something like that. Being right on the coast, we're not that high above sea level. I think we're 12 feet here. So if we had a hurricane with a 15-foot or 20-foot surge, first floor would be underwater. We're on the third floor right now. Like I said before, the condo is going up for sale after all the work I put into it, which made it more expensive for the buyer because it looks so good now. And the condo owner, she put a bid on a house that's got a front yard and a backyard fenced in, and an older house. Needs a little work. It'll look really, really nice when it's cleaned up and ready to go. So this one condo goes on the market tonight, I believe, or tomorrow. And the way things are going around here, it might be 1 to 3 days and it's gone. I've been carrying stuff over to the garage where my shuttle is for the last 3 weeks, cleaning out closets and stuff like that. Trying to get this down to a minimal stage to make the place look bigger than it really is. Staging it for spaciousness. And so we'll see what happens. Well, Grunt's been going around the neighborhood. Let's see, who we got coming up? Roy, give me a thumbs up when you're ready. All right. Here comes Roy of Roy's and Becky's.
Hey.
There we go. How's
Can you hear me?
Yep, here, loud and clear.
Oh, good. It's raining.
You keep it out there. I don't need any more. Thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. Yeah.
I wish they'd lift a burn ban here. It's rained for a week now.
Oh, really? That's weird.
I can't hear.
You're under that tarp.
Yeah, even out there though, it's the ground, man. When rain hits the ground here, it makes an awful loud noise.
Well, it's saturated probably now.
Yeah, it's real hard and dry from being dry all year. Said they started to call it a monsoon season, but Mother Nature decided that she was going to call it a monsoon season. So
right at the end, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh,
lightning.
So are you still in the same place you were a couple weeks ago?
No, we're out by Williams.
I mean, I'm not sure where that is compared to Quartzsite.
North, way north.
Way north?
By Flagstaff, 30 miles west of Flagstaff.
Oh, okay. So Quartzite's still pretty hot, isn't it?
Yeah, there's still like 100 and some degrees down there.
Yes.
We're probably the next, I don't know, we got 2 more spots up here, and then we'll probably be heading back towards Quartzite because I guess it snows up here in September.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's the temperature now?
Well, with this rain right now, it's. Oh, sure, my phone ain't gonna tell me now. What do you got?
74. I know it's cooler now.
Hers says 74, but it's not. It's more like 64.
Oh, really? I didn't think it got that cold up there this time of
Oh,
year.
yeah, we're 7,300 feet above sea level.
Oh, okay. In the high plains.
Yeah, everybody in Arizona migrates to Flagstaff for the summer. Yeah, because it's cooler here. We had 90-degree weather the other day, and it very seldom happens up here.
What's the nighttime weather temperature?
About 50s.
That's not bad.
Nah.
I think Quartzite gets.
We went to the Grand Canyon two months ago, month and a half ago. Our first night up there, 21 degrees.
Ooh.
Yeah. In July.
I heard Quartzite gets pretty chilly in January.
Yeah, nighttime it did. We had to run a heater every night.
I had to leave first part of December last year, so I didn't get a chance to stay through March. So this year I'm hoping to be able to stay.
Yeah, we just missed you last year when you went back.
Yeah.
We got there the second week of January.
Yeah, I had no choice. I had to go back to Texas and clean up the men. So now I don't have that problem anymore. But
Let's see where this truck went.
I pity the people over in Louisiana and Texas state line.
We haven't been keeping up with that. Well, of course, we don't get any news or anything because we ain't had our TV on in forever.
Well, it's category 4.
Is it a 4 now? I heard it wasn't supposed to even get that.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a category 4 just before it hits.
What'd it do? Did they merge together, or is there still 2 of them out there?
No, what was the other one? Marco? It just sort of dissipated away, I think.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember seeing what happened to it. I remember they gave a track, and then the next couple of days I didn't watch, and it was gone. So I don't know. Maybe somebody else can fill us in on Marco. What happened to it?
I can't see chat.
I don't think it even made a Class 1 hurricane. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it just stayed a tropical depression or storm something. Is the last I heard of it, and that was it. And then now I've heard this one is on steroids now or something.
Yeah, this one's going to be a tough one. They're talking about a 20-foot surge, ocean surge, 20 feet.
Huh.
Oh, no. That's too much. 500,000 mandatory evacuation.
Wow.
And,
where in New Orleans is it, or where in Louisiana is it hitting?
It's going to hit close to the Texas border.
Oh, okay. They're more safer than what New Orleans was then.
Oh yeah, but New Orleans is on the northeast side of the hurricane where they get all the wind and all the rain. So that they're pushing water into the streets right now, and it's not supposed to hit till tomorrow night, I think. And the water's already flooding in the streets.
Probably should have
I didn't get to
bought
watch
new
much
pumps instead of taking all them statues down.
Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, more pumps, more levees. That's what happens when you build below sea level.
Yeah, I never did understand that.
Kim says,
got a guy tearing through the woods here in the truck. I'm watching him.
Kim says their weatherman says it's supposed to be close to a Cat 5 when it hits. Well, later tonight. I thought it wasn't until tomorrow night. What, you got somebody new out there you're not sure of?
No, we got an idiot tearing through the woods out here. Now he's going the other direction because he's seen me with the camera. They just graded all these roads in here too today.
You've got idiots everywhere. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Bob Wells is in a feature film that's coming out in September. Well, they're
Is he?
previewing, yeah. And you know what's going to happen? It's called Nomad something, and it's got one uh, Grammy winner, two-time Grammy winner, female, McDermott in it, and you know what's going to happen? You're going to get all these idiots out there buying vans and stuff, trashing the places.
It's already happening.
Yeah, but it's going to be even worse. They'll think how great that looks, you know. These
If it gets any
weekend,
colder, I'm gonna have to go get my jacket on.
yeah. And the heat index today was 101 here, with
Whoa.
75% humidity. Needless to say, I didn't work on the bus today. I worked in the air conditioning today. If anybody else would like to join us,
Oh.
there's a link. Yeah, don't yawn. It's 9:31 here.
6:30 here.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to get used to that when you're going across country.
Oh, it is.
You know.
This
Too
rain
hot.
makes you sleepy though.
Oh yeah. The other day, I was working on the bus and it started raining. I just stopped and laid down on the bed just to listen to it. I really enjoy that sound.
It's slowed down quite a bit now.
I got all the doors back on the cabinets. The Murphy table's back. Got that new countertop on. Got the water filter in. Got the freshwater tank hooked up. I'm working on the batteries. The two Battleborns that came in.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, we did a custom battery box out in Parker van builds last year. And, you know, we weren't 100% sure of the size of the batteries. I can put up to 5 batteries in there now. Before I could only put 1.
Mm.
So I had to do a little engineering to get them to fit in right. But I've got 2 in there now, and I'm going to see how that does this year. And I might put 1 more, because last year I was just on that 105 amp hour battery.
Yeah.
So
That's what we have.
And that's all I was on. And I had my generator and 1 solar panel. So this year I'm doubling the panels and putting in a 2,000 watt inverter.
Hey, I gotta take this call.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Anyway, put a 2,000 watt inverter in, and a Victron 30 amp charge controller. So we'll see how that works. I ran my generator quite a bit last year, so I'm going to see how it does. I'm taking the generator this year also, just in case. But I want to see how it's going to work out. Hey, Millie and James, how's it going? Weekend RBing. Thanks for stopping in. I'm doing StreamYard tonight, so I shouldn't have any problems with bringing people up on panel. You just missed Roy. He was up here for a few minutes, but then he got a phone call and had to jump down. So if you guys would like to come up, you can. This is going to be for an hour and maybe 2, depending on how many people we have in here. Be sure to share the stream out. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, please. Just been chatting about the shuttle bus work and the news on the condo and the new old house. And I'm gearing up slowly for October. Right now I'm doing all the electrical work for the new batteries, and I took my AGM deep cycle out, stuck it between the seat and HD's bed, hooked up the 12 volt to it while I'm getting new batteries hooked up. And I'm on shore power right now too. So how's it going? Weekend RVing. Let me get over here on YouTube for a second. And see what's going on outside of here. And we're just chatting away. Well, everybody got quiet when Roy started talking. We're talking about that hurricane that's getting ready to hit Louisiana and Texas. I'm glad I'm not there. Let's see what else we got for banners. There we go. Oh, did I lose everybody? We got 3 in here. I'm losing people. So nobody is talking except me. Somebody save me. Come up on panel. Let me go over here to the Shepherd visor for a second. Here's the Shepherd visor. Snoozing away. Aren't you, buddy? Huh? HD. So don't bother me. I'm sleeping. Oh, I bet, Kim. Man, it's going to be a tough one. And like I said, told Roy that, Louisiana, they're already flooding the streets. It's already flooding the streets. And, it's still a ways off because, that part of Louisiana is on the northeast side, which gets the highest winds and the most rain. HD. He says, don't bug me. All right, I won't bug you. Let me get back over here. Now all I have to do is say, you want to go OUT, say the word, and he'll be up out of that in a split second. He gets bored here. Because, like I say, we didn't go to the shuttle today, so he's been inside most of the day. Took him out a couple times. So what's going on with anybody that's in here? Yeah, Galveston's going to get hit pretty hard. Hey, Norris, thanks for popping up. I knew you were back there. Let's see, I got a subscriber that does teardrop campers, builds them from scratch, and he's in Galveston. And that last one that went through, man, Galveston was underwater for 2 weeks. So it's going to hit pretty hard. Like I said, they had 500,000 mandatory evacuations given out. And they had one guy on the news tonight that he's not leaving. He's staying right there with a 20-foot surge. No, I don't think I'd be sticking around. His house is up on stilts, but it's not 20 feet in the air. Yeah, I would bring the live stream up here, but I can't. In StreamYard, I still just cannot show screen. And I have no idea why. I might check out Brave and see if I can do it in that. I don't know. That's the new Chrome replacement, I guess. Let me see if it does. Nope. Nope, I guess it doesn't. Oh, typed in blue screen. No wonder. I typed in green screen. People are seeing green screens on videos lately for some reason. I'll have to try it out. Maybe tomorrow. All right, down to 2. Wow, I'm losing everybody tonight. That's weird. Well, since we're down this low, about 20 minutes, and I'll end the stream at 1 hour. Unless we got a huge influx of people. Yeah, my watch hours are going to start dropping more and more as they fall off the 365-day block, as a sliding block that moves along through the year. Because in October I had a lot of hours started up, so I'm going to be losing a lot of hours. I'm almost getting tired of even trying, because once I get out on the road, I'm not going to be doing that much anyway. Some travel vlogs and some live stuff. So I think we have Kim in here. I think we have Norris. Oh, well, that's okay. Either one of you want to jump up on screen for a few minutes? There's a link. Maybe they don't like my backdrop back here. No telling. So Norris, what's going on in your world? Anything in particular? This lag is pretty bad. I'm not sure how much it is. Let's see, I'm going to point to that screen. I'm over YouTube. See how long it takes. No, it's not too bad. It's about 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm just working, during the day and on the shuttle, and then at night working on videos, editing and getting them up, scheduling them. I'm now scheduling them out. I'm trying to get 1 or 2 done a day when I have content for it, and then schedule them every other day. See if I can stretch this out a little bit. Yeah, that's just one of my many backdrops. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I like it. All right, we got 3 in here. Yay. I don't know what happened to everybody. They just kind of went. I know Roy is out in a thunderstorm out in Arizona. BRN, don't know what happened to him. Maybe he hasn't got very good connection because he's out there in Idaho or Oregon. Can't remember which. I forgot. And it's probably getting pretty chilly up there where he's at. Again, the heat index was 101 today with about 80% humidity. Yesterday was about 98 heat index. It was 97 degrees. And within 5 minutes, I was soaking wet, working on the batteries and the battery box, trying to get everything figured out, how I'm going to run all the wires and where to. But I'll have a video on doing all that. Actually, it'll be a 3-part probably, because there's a lot to do. So it'll probably end up being a 3-part electrical bay video showing how I put all my stuff in and how I'm hooking it up and trying to make the wires look neat. Let me tell you, I've got 22 wires coming out of the 12-volt fuse box. And so I tried to make them look neat, which is tough. You'll see it when I post it. It'll probably be a couple weeks because I gotta get all that electrical done first. Once I get the electrical done, I can pretty much hit the road anytime after that because I can work on the big window, the screen for that. Uh, when I get to a destination, I can work on the ceiling when I get to a destination. I'll be taking most of my tools with me. So I'm still going to put a linoleum floor in there, but I'm going to make a pattern. Get some heavy craft paper, make a pattern of the floor. That way I can cut it, and when I bring it in, just lay it right down, and it fits perfect. I've got a cutout for my access hole to the fuel filter. That way I don't have to drop the tank. Anything happens to the fuel filter or anything in the tank, I can reach it from the floor. So I got to get some stuff for that. I'm waiting on a couple bus bars to come in, a positive and a negative bus bar, which will help with the grounding of everything. Let's see, I'm waiting on some 0 gauge wire to come in so that I can wire the batteries together. I can pick up my 8 gauge tomorrow, start wiring up the inverter. Let's see. Again, I'm doing a dedicated outlet strictly for my t-shirt machine because that's 1650 watts and 9.7 amps. So I want that dedicated. That way, in case my refrigerator comes on, it won't rob any of the juice from that, because that platen has to get up to, what is it, 175 degrees centigrade? No, not 175 centigrade, 151 Fahrenheit, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't used it in a while. And it's right down over here under the table. If you go back and look at my desk video where I built the desk, you can see where it's at and all the stuff I have on here. Good thing about my desk is that where the computer printer is, that just has 4 angle brackets holding that top shelf on. There's nothing holding the tabletop on. So when I get ready to move it, it comes apart about 2 minutes and goes out the door. So where did you take your daughter to, Kim? Which school? Let's see, Kim, you're where in Mississippi? And they're letting students go to school? North Carolina, our governor is an idiot. We're the only state left that hasn't opened gyms and some restaurants and some bars. And he says it might be another 6 weeks. Well, I don't think he's going to get reelected. Let's put it that way. All right, we're 48 minutes in, and nobody's talking but me. I'm running out of things to talk about. What else is interesting? Oh, grunt. I'm going to do a video on grunt, like I did on HD, the Shepherd Visor, because you won't believe how big he is. I picked him up 2 days ago. My back is still hurting. He's about 65 pounds. Remember that little tiny thing? Well, he's about this big. He's huge. When he lays down on his stomach, he's about as wide as he is long. I think he needs to go on a diet. But pretty soon he'll have a huge backyard to go running in. Mississippi. Well, how far away is that, Cam? Not too far, is it? Can you visit? Or can she come home to visit on weekends, or definitely on holidays? Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I went to Hattiesburg on my way out to Texas last year. They had a shuttle bus I emailed them. I called them. Said I was coming down to look at it. I gave them the date I was going to be there. And I got there and they sold it before I got there. Made me mad because it was a Chevy, because I wanted a Chevy. It made me mad. And then another company had another one down there somewhere near Hattiesburg. And I went over and looked at it, and they wanted like $7,000 for it, and it was a piece of junk. So I finally got my shuttle in, down near Alamo, Texas, which is not anywhere near the Alamo. I forgot the name of the town. That's terrible. An hour's drive. That's not too bad. Just tell her to be careful on the roads. People out there are crazy. All right, we're at 51, 9 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and close down in 9 minutes. So stick around until then. And if you would, let it run again after it's posted on YouTube. I get credit for that. I run it on the Wi-Fi I have here. Then I turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone and run it on my phone, and I get credit for that also. So if you have more than one device, I think you can run it on different devices if it's different email addresses. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm kind of getting tired of trying to make headway. Just don't get enough people in for some reason. Got 5 in tonight so far. Somebody's back. Like I said, I'm going to knock this down in about 8 minutes. And then take a break. Maybe go to bed early. Well, let's see, was it yesterday? What's today? Wednesday? No, I think it was Monday. 6 a.m. The alarm goes off. I mean, the entire building, which has got 33 units in it, the alarms in the halls are going off. And then there's 3 buildings in this complex, each with 33 units. And all 3 of them, the alarms are all going off. I mean, these things are loud. Grunt was walking in circles. He didn't like it. HD didn't like it. Hey, what is that? Roblox? EAP, GTV. Didn't see you come in. Sorry. I still didn't see you come in. All right. Snuck in on me. That's okay. Where are you from? What's your first name? So I won't be just calling you EAPG. Or did the bot kick him off or something? I hate that bot. I have not been able to figure out how to turn him off. I went in and modified him 4 or 5 times. So he wouldn't do it for caps. He wouldn't do it for all this. Stream Elements is popping up. So I don't understand why Stream Elements works in StreamYard. I guess it works through YouTube because I installed it in OBS. But then when I went back in StreamYard, it starts working in here. It's kind of weird. Drew. Well, welcome, Drew. You came in right at the end for today, but hey, Spaceman Dudley. Yeah, I'm in Wilmington. So is your first name Dudley? We have a new one in here, Drew from EAPG TV. And Spaceman Dudley. I don't think I've seen you here before. Yeah, I'm in Wilmington usually from March until October. I don't know if you do or not. It was the last 2 weeks has been raining and hot. Well, I appreciate you coming in. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do so and do it the correct way, which I'll pop up and let you. There's the correct way to do it. Yeah, it's a nice area. We've got 3 beaches. I'm going to be doing some travel vlogs on the beaches. We've got a zoo here. We've got a big aquarium. We've got the USS North Carolina here, and Wilmington downtown is historic. They had 1819 riots down there. So I'm going to try and next month try and get, which isn't very far off, trying to do some videos and get those going. I need content bad, but I'm working on the shuttle bus right now, trying to get all the electrical hooked up for the new batteries. I got 2 new Battleborn batteries and a new AC to DC charger. Oh, cool. Yeah, the ocean is nice. The weather has been kind of lousy the last 2 weeks, rainy and hot and humid. But we're supposed to get a break tomorrow and Friday, and humidity is supposed to go down. And then Saturday it's supposed to rain again. So you're down. Oh, that's Southport you're talking about. The ferry comes from Southport over here to Wilmington. Yeah, the ferry's kind of nice, except when it's bad weather. I take my Harley on the ferry every now and then, and I sit on it while we're moving because sometimes it gets a little rough. Yeah, Southport's a nice little town. I'm not sure if there is a Northport Point, but if you're on the ferry, that's Southport. Yeah, the ferry has been closed down. I don't know if they've started it back up or not yet because of this stuff going around. Yeah, I know where the pier is. I haven't been over there in Southport probably for a year and a half. I'm gonna have to get down there again. And I think next summer when I get back from the west, yep, Fort Fisher. You went to the Civil War Museum. Did you go through that? That's a nice place. And you passed the aquarium going to Fort Fisher. Aquarium's just past Fort Fisher going towards the ferry. And then just down the road from here, I've got a zoo, about probably 2 miles from here. Yeah, we have a pretty nice aquarium. And actually, there's a dinosaur digging pit, I think, at the aquarium. They found some dinosaur bones. Dinosaur bones, if you want to say it right. Some kind of bones they found. So there's a digging spot out there that you can dig in, see what you can find. So I'm going to be doing some content. Well, I'm going to close this down here in 30 seconds. East Tennessee. Okay, you're going to get some rain in next 2-3 days. A little bit, not a whole lot. All right, I appreciate everybody coming in. Every Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, I'll be on. If you watch any of my videos, please leave a comment so I know that you did. If you subscribe to me, give me 24 hours to get back to you, and I'll subscribe to your channel. And I appreciate everybody stopping in. And I'll see everybody next Wednesday. Everybody have a good night.